Transportation. Where would we be without it? The way in which we get around on a daily basis is the backbone for our jobs, responsibilities, and activities. While in the early 19th century many Londoners were within walking distance of their occupations, that is no longer the case. Our current society revolves heavily around using various modes of transportation, whether it's driving, the tube, the bus, scooters, or another form. London runs on its flexibility in transportation. This heavy dependence on transportation has developed gradually over time, dating back to the Industrial Revolution. The usage of new technology in London helped establish many inaugural developments, most notably the first railways. The tube as we know it today was introduced as the Metropolitan Railway, as seen in the London Transport Museum. Throughout the late 19th century into the early 20th century, every few years there were developments made in these underground tunnels, slowly establishing multiple lines and routes of the underground train. Fast forward to the 21st century, efforts are still in place to improve the tube system going forward. One of the key additions has been the Elizabeth line, which was introduced in 2022, providing 10 new stations, according to Transport for London. The Oyster ticket system was also introduced in the 21st century, establishing a more efficient ticketing system that allows for trouble-free commutes. Speaking of the Oyster card, let's dive into one of the other services it could pay for, the bus. The bus is one of the primary transportation methods in London. There are hundreds of different routes that allow for various ways of getting around the city. The bus system has developed over time to include several routes during the day and night, making this system one that runs 24/7, unlike the tube. Visit London includes that it's worth noting that the bus is also cheaper than riding the tube. With all of the different routes in the bus, the numbering system has been a tricky aspect over the years. Nowadays, the bus numbers depend on the type of service, such as the everyday public routes versus the school and/or coach options. Letters are also incorporated to indicate features like the night bus, such as the N74. Staying on wheels, you can't skip over the impact of cars in London. From taxis and Ubers to personal vehicles, there are cars everywhere in the city. Taxis are a popular option around London, functioning as a 24/7 system that brings people to flag down a driver. With Uber on the rise, London has numerous Uber drivers that book rides through the Uber app. You'll find that many of these Ubers and taxis are cabs that allow for 6 to 7 passengers to ride in, or maybe even a few people with their bulky luggage if traveling to or from Heathrow Airport. It's worth mentioning to not underestimate the power of walking. While you may not want to walk all the way to Heathrow, walking to or from the tube or bus stop is a common occurrence. Walking is very common around many of the touristy areas in London as well, as people get their steps in, exploring the various treasures of London. Another way to get around the city in a more casual manner is by renting an electric scooter or bike. Companies like Voi, Lime, and Santander allow you to pay electronically and pick up a ride rather easily at docks and parking zones found all around London. These vehicles are even suitable for further travel and have certain discounts that provide great deals and offers, namely student discounts. London truly has so many different options when it comes to transportation, providing a flexible experience when it comes to exploring historical sites or commuting to work daily. Looking back on the development of transportation in relation to the effects of the first Industrial Revolution, we must look forward to what could be next. Many say we are in the process of a third Industrial Revolution as we speak. With AI on the rise, who knows what could be next for transportation? More autonomous vehicles? Personalized travel experiences? Improvements to energy efficiency? Only time can drive us forward into the uncertainties ahead.